done all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, basic good. Now, the basic. Well done.
Levioso. Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Very good. But the best way to practice is by...
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
There you go. Takes things.
Levioso.
Almost all of my students for this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, I demand a clock.
Understood, Professor.
So, again, well done today. I shall reach out soon. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class...
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Then again...
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky.
You know... Till next time.
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Regardless, you must continue to... In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention...
In fact, Professor Ronan will... Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, include...
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the... You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get...
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a class. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsio?
I'd like to go with Natty.
She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables on...
Rookwood?
Hurrah! Once you've finished, no time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butt.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell?
Indeed I do, and fixes things right up.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the... A number of your... I have a...
I'll start on the... Revelio. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa! Accio! Brilliant!
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Reparo.
That's it! Have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
think it's for the best that prevails.
Hello, looking for me?
Revelio. Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient runes. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you steal them, you can also do some potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any Professor Weasley said that you need to get
a new wand.
Of course. You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander. And you should be able to collect Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Revelio.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it. How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
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 A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare and a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did...
Good. Different.
A match. Your connection seemed
I'm eager to try to...
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly select. And the bond between you and your... Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to...
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if...
close.
House elves. Best friend. Always have been.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet.
Ah, but you will soon enough. Of course it is not without Stay the course.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a...
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to... Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you... Though, I don't know...
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry you'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes.
You're the student, she said. I set your things aside immediately. Is it not...
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, as it's your first... I also offer. But for now, let's get you those... What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in...
Revelio.
Youngest of Woodcroft suddenly knew how to...
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be...
Not at all.
Well, bravo. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way. I keep the car...
I suppose...
In addition...
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Those that go to Azkaban...
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We have What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it. Look! He's faltering!
It took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't...
Of course, Officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repairer. Good to see you.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Repairer. Repairer.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its right...
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more I own Gladrag's wizardwear, and among my... And, as I suspect this won't be...
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's... Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
What an extraordinary... Shall we head to the three...
Sounds like a good...
Wonderful. Just...
I sell even more battle-worthy items. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
No.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Revelio.
Whee! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Protego. Lumos. Reparo. Accio. Leviosa.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
I coordinate duels for crossed ones.
I'm flattered to... Of course. Get me in the ring.
Spectacular!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Confringo!
Mind the one! Accio! Act like a winner!
Leviosa!
There goes our way.
Accio! Leviosa!
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise. Again, congratulations. Hope to see you back here again.
I'd prefer they not be allowed to attend.
Couldn't agree more.
Leviosa! Accio! Revelio.
Oi! Can you help me?
Revelio. Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how?
They were there because of me.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened. They're after the locket.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it, it's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would.
Shall we go?
If our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to... I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we can...
But sir, how dangerous could the...
Perhaps we are only after a book. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with...
We have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your... As such, handy for lighting... And...
Sounds...
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed ones isn't as secret as it's been...
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. May I use...
Of course. Ready to have a try now?
That would...
Be sure to... If you need Excellent form. Nicely done. Good one. I'd say that's enough.
Thank you.
I say...
Hello, Lucan.
Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
There goes my way.
Leviosa! Leviosa! Stupefy! Your best! Stupefy!
I'm the one!
Tickle! Accio! Arrest the moment! Leviosa! Leviosa! Accio! Get far away now! Stupefy! Accio! Expelliarmus!
What to do? Bravo!
I gave it...
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. You'd better keep practicing if you want. I'll let you. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Someone loaned me a book on the International Confederation. Reading it.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor?
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work. Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you. Excellent defensive skills.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Revelio. Incendio.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the...
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up...
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough...
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian.
See there? That's the door. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more.
I can be sneaky.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as...
You mean, I'll actually...
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. Give it a try.
We must remain unseen.
That sounded suspicious.
behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. The key is in the drawer of that desk. I'll create a
You distract, I get...
I said I'd get you in.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Quietly now. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Revelio.
Yvonne, must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
Not sure what I did to deserve that. Silent as a grave. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Lawrence. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Leviosa! Incendio! Leviosa!
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Pete!
Wait, I don't want you...
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary. I like having friends. Now go. Good. Now, Where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Repair it.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. That's it. There must be more to this room.
Revelio.
Where might this lead? Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
Revelio.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Is a book after all. Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it...
Fair enough. In fact...
I want to hear... Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study. I wonder why it was he.
I think I know, sir.
Another pen.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic.
Miriam was right.
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Now I'll have to take it with me to...
I understand.
Good. Don't neglect your study. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spell.
Plenty to keep me occupied.
You've done exceptionally well. I look for... Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Revelio.
I should investigate.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well. But
I'm all right at the...
we did not speak about it at the time.
They want something that...
When were you at Gringo?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, a portkey brought us there after the...
What on earth?
There's one more thing. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection.
Is that the magic you used fighting the...
I think so. I'm still learning. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. I realized something that you displayed such courage fighting that both of you have
What sort of...
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left. I am not going to sit by and watch...
Good. Rookwood and...
All the more reason that... Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow run. Taking him down would cripple Rook.
That may be true, but shouldn't officers...
I spoke with her. She was polite, but I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about him. I was thinking that...
All right.
I am going to watch and listen. In the meantime...
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Found ya!
Let me
Stop it! Stop it, you stupid fool!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Get over here, you
I can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere.
Shut! You'll take this home!
You're only delayed.
Pay for your deed.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. I've been so close to Hogwarts. I am, thanks in news. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little crony.
It's a long story.
Well, you've avoided... Best get moved.
You're
Nora Treadwell at your...
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? Chatters on endlessly about it. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying...
Fixtures?
I believe he created...
I can see why you're so interested.
Well then, No one has yet managed to figure out how... I suspect that Mallowsweet is an
Mallowsweet?
versatile herb. Merlin repeated... I had just arrived to test... You see, I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground.
Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted
Flames make the pyre sink.
I'm curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Yes, how beautiful!
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Protego!
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. How does it work?
Are all of the trouble?
Oh, not precisely. Well, you should feel free to solve them as you come. My guess is that each will also which you can find in Hogsmeade. I really must. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
There's something in there.
Punger's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Plant the seeds there now, and you...
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be... Now, what say we branch out? You'll find that the cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy...
Yes, Professor.
Come back and see me when you're finished.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left the honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bug. Not saying you can't go it alone, but...
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Keep at it. And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear...
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students. Now remember...
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots.